Yo, there's been some pretty big football news happen just as we're about to go live here on KC Sports. We're Tucker Franklin hanging out with you here. KCSN Live. I was going to start back on the couch. And then look, there's some football news that happened. Mike Gundy, Chris Palmer in the chat. Thank you guys. Jackie Moon, shout out. Brian Parrott, you were the first. Shout out everybody in the chat hanging out with me here. We're going to talk all kinds of ball, obviously. You guys know that. College, pro, anything. Want me to power rank anything? Let me know in the chat as well. But some pretty big news with Mike Gundy. The firing of Mike Gundy, long time head coach at the Oklahoma State Cowboys. That's pretty big news. Jackson Dart is now the starting quarterback for the New York Giants. The Kansas City Chiefs let that happen, allowed that to gain way for the New York Giants, that they will now have a new starting quarterback. Chiefs won. The Chiefs won a football game, guys. Can I get a hell yeah? Whoops, my soundboard was turned down. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Chiefs won. We're doing this for the first time after a win.
Hell yeah!
That's awesome. We're doing this after a win. Yeah, you make a great point here, Jackie. Ian Rappaport was wildly annoying about the Jackson Dart news. I understand that it's big news for the big news for the fans of the New York Football Giants. 6 tweets. I mean, Schefter wasn't much better. Schefter had 3. Yeah, Schefter had 3. Schultz was getting after it too. Russell Wilson is now the backup. Oh, that's justice for Jameis, guys. We need justice for Jameis Winston. How come Jameis Winston didn't get in there? You know, justice for Jameis. We gotta have justice for Jameis. I will say though, that edit that John Gruden posted. Did you guys see it? The edit that John Gruden posted of Jackson Dart. Sick as hell. I don't know if I can play it. I don't know if I'll get copyright claimed or not. Because it has a song in it. I guess I can stop when it hits the song part. I'm good for 3 seconds, right? Good for 3 seconds, right? All right, let's see. I kind of want to play this because this edit is actually insane. It is such a good edit. I can turn off my music and then we will talk about Chiefs Ravens. So appreciate everybody. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk about Chiefs Ravens, the Ravens game last night. Derrick Henry is apparently mortal, which is awesome for everyone else who is not a fan of the Baltimore Ravens. So that's great to hear. Here's the edit. Here's the edit that John Gruden posted from his conversation with Jackson Dart.
What are you pissed off about right there?
We got stopped on the 4th down in the red zone in the first drive of the game. I didn't like that.
You look like Jim McMahon right there. You're giving guys headbutts. Does this hurt you sometimes with your decision making? Because you are a reckless, crazy son-of-a-bitch the way you play quarterback. You're kind of like Evil Knievel.
Evil Knievel, Pluto told us he the lead nigga in the freezer. I'm big as a beater.
I mean, that's tough, guys. That's tough. I mean, that just made me, that alone made me a Jackson Dart fan. I hope Jackson Dart does do well. I got nothing bad against the New York Giants. They play in New York. They never play the Chiefs. Joel Pinfield, Tucker, I'm sad. I've never known anything less than Mike Gundy as OSU's head football coach. Yeah, dude, I tweeted this out. And I will talk about the Chiefs and Ravens, I promise. I tweeted this out because, like, genuinely, this is how I feel about it. This is how I feel about it, Joel. I can't imagine what you're going through. The Mike Gundy firing is both not at all surprising and completely surprising at the same time. It's not at all surprising because the team's been ass. But he's just been there for so long. It'll be interesting to see where you guys go next, Joel. Shout out Joel. Go follow One Royal Way on YouTube. KCSN Royals. Justin Dupengeyser nailed that. Are you gonna get your YouTube defunded having those guns on screen like that? Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, you like that? You like that? Thank you, Joel, for thinking that I'm correct. I like it when people in the chat tell me I'm correct. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. I do think I want to do trick shots later. Zach Robinson is going to be the next head coach, I guess. We'll see. Yeah. This kind of feels a little bit, Joel. Now this isn't like at all kind of number one how I thought I was going to start this stream. Talking about Mike Gundy and the Oklahoma State Cowboys, but you guys know, if you guys know me and hanging out with me, you guys know I love college ball. College ball, I love it. I will talk about Chiefs Ravens. Jonathan, what's up, dude? Thank you for hopping in. Scott, you're right. I'm a man. I'm 40. Rant is 28 years old. That's insane. There's no way that's true, right? That can't be true. Joel, it's not your fault. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys' fault. 28 years old? There's no way. Okay, 18. Yeah, 18. Okay. That makes sense. No, it's okay. Scott, no, it wasn't because no, Scott, I don't want you to think that. I was making sure because like I'm 27 years old and I was like, there's no way, because I think I was alive for it. I had to double check that I was alive for it. I'm a man, I'm 40 is an all-time coach rant. It's all-time coach presser. That's crazy, dude. But Joel, what I was going to say is this kind of feels similar. As you guys know, I'm a Missouri Tigers football fan. Now there's not like a ton of similarities between the two situations, right? When Pinkel retired, it felt kind of like this of like, oh no, what do you do now? Right? And I think that's kind of what Oklahoma State's in, is that they had a guy who was there, built up the program, had everything humming at an extent, and then it kind of just all kind of starts to crumble. And then what do you do now? Luckily the Chiefs, LOL. I called the Tigers the Chiefs on the post-game show as well, so if anyone was watching that. When I did the Mizzou post-game show. Now, if they're anything like the Tigers, they're gonna have a guy that's probably like the gap guy. Now, that might be Zach Robinson, right, Joel? Like Joel, that might be Zach Robinson. Who's your gap guy? Who's your Barry Odom? Before you find that like Eli Drinkwitz. Don't take Eli Drinkwitz. Don't even think about it. Brian, appreciate you joining me, man. Appreciate you joining me. Everybody gets hell yes.
Hell yeah!
Everybody gets hell yes in the chat for joining me on a Victory Tuesday. We're keeping it going. Keeping it going. Victory Tuesday. Keeping it going.
Hell yeah!
Victory Tuesday.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Victory Tuesday. Ravens lost last night. You guys see that? Did you guys see that? Ravens lost last night. Ravens lost last night, 38-30. 38-30 in the ball Ravens. They obviously play the Chiefs this week. What do you guys think about that Monday Night Football game? Looking at some of the, well, you can't really see it. Crap. Looking at some of the leaders here. Jared Goff had himself a day. David Montgomery's a dog, guys. David Montgomery's really good. My fantasy team lost last night on the Jake Bates extra point. Ooh! Yeah, I think there were some people in Vegas who were probably affected a little bit by the end of that, how the Lions chose to defend it. Nevertheless, the Ravens, guys, the Ravens are 1-2. And let's talk about that one for a second. That Ravens win over the Browns was ugly. I appreciate you, Chris. I'm just seeing that one. Appreciate you, Chris. Thank you, dude. That Ravens win over the Browns was ugly. One of these teams are going to be 1-3 at the end of it. This game got a whole lot more interesting for a week 4 game. Ravens may not win their own division if Pittsburgh figures it out. Yeah, Cody, I don't know how I feel about the Pittsburgh Steelers. I really don't. I don't think they're good, but they win football games. So, I mean, I guess that means they're good. Kind of like the Chiefs last year, I guess. It also didn't help that the Patriots, like, fumbled it 4 times or something like that. Let me double check this. You guys hear the music? See more team stats. Here we go. Yeah, 4 fumbles lost for the Patriots, 1 interception thrown. Pittsburgh does have a good defense. You're right, Cody. Pittsburgh does have a good defense. And that's going to help them, obviously. They've got a good defense. They'll be a tough team to play. Like the Browns. The Browns got a tough defense. If they can have a competent quarterback, man, the Browns might mix up in there a little bit. But I don't know how sustainable that winning plan is, right? I don't know how sustainable. Like, they got outgained on offense. They got outgained on offense, even though Pittsburgh has a really good defense. I think 2 of those, 2 of the turnovers came in the red zone too, right? Is that right, chat? Check me on that. I didn't watch, I didn't watch that game fully. I just caught like the highlights of it. I need to go back and watch it. But from what I saw, it was pretty sloppy from the Patriots. Steelers defense made plays when they made plays. And then I think Aaron Rodgers made a couple of really good throws. What was his line in this game? 16-23, 139 and 2. I mean, it's not like a spectacular day. Timmy T for KC. Timmy, thanks for joining me in the chat today.
Yeah.
Where is all the national media hot takes that the Ravens are done and Lamar isn't a top 10 QB? They have 2 losses. That's right, man. That's right. Double standard is what it is, guys. There's a double standard, and we know that, okay? We know that. We know that there's a double standard between the Ravens and the Chiefs. Ravens haven't won shit. The Chiefs have won everything. That's what happens. Outside of a Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble, unforced fumble from him, when the Chiefs, I think, shout out Gary in the chat. Thank you, Gary.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for joining us, man. Chat, correct me on this. Correct me on this, chat. The game that the Ravens beat the Chiefs, that was in Baltimore. I think that was 2021, right? 2021. Is that when Clyde fumbled in the red zone, right? Let me know. I'm looking it up real quick. But off the top of my head, I think that was 2021 Chiefs Ravens. Yes, they won by a point. Was that the Clyde fumble? Let's see. Pulling up the ESPN page here. Tyrann Mathieu pick 6 in that game? Hell yeah, dude. Shout out Tyrann.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let me see. Fumbled on the Baltimore 34. Okay, so just outside of the red zone. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Okay, here we go. Yep, fumble. 4 plays, 41 yards. Yeah, I mean, they still were in field goal range, is what we'll say. Oh, man. Bro, he fumbled on 2nd down. 2nd and 3, he fumbled. After the 2-minute warning. That's the only time that the Chiefs lost to the Ravens in the Patrick Mahomes era. In the Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson era, I should say. That's the only time when those 2 quarterbacks have squared off that they lost. And here's the thing, too. We know that John Harbaugh sucks. He sucks in these late game situations. Checking out the poll in the YouTube comment section. Go hit the poll if you haven't already. 54 votes. I see I got like 80 people in here, so get more votes in here. I got 55 votes. Early week 4 vibe check. Who you got? Who you got? Early week 4 vibe check. Chiefs, Ravens. The Chiefs, to me, let me know what you guys think in the chat. To me, the Chiefs have better vibes going into this game. To me, the vibes around the Chiefs are better than the vibes around the Ravens. The Ravens right now have to be in shambles. They have to be in shambles. They're all-world quarterback. Their quarterback that should have won the MVP last year, he's played fine. A couple mistakes last night that you can't have in the red zone, especially. Can't have those in the when you're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. I know that this Chiefs team is a little discouraged right now. Vibes aren't as high as they ever have been with this Chiefs team. But what I will say, vibes are higher than what they are in Baltimore. Vibes got to be higher than what they are in Baltimore right now. It's at Arrowhead, Anthony. Shout out, Anthony.
Hell yeah!
Thanks for joining me in the chat, Anthony. It's at Arrowhead too, man. I feel maybe a lot better about this game than I should, chat. I don't know. I feel pretty strong about this game. I feel pretty good about it. How you guys feeling? Bob, what's up, dude?
Hell yeah!
Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Talking Chiefs Ravens right now, Bob. How you feel? How you guys feel about the Ravens? Justin Dupengeiser. I gotta say your last name all of your time, Justin, because now I can say it. Now I can say it. Ravens might be desperate. Makes them dangerous. For sure. Bob says we win.
Hell yeah!
I'm with that. I'm with that, Bob. I'm with a Bob win. Liv Moss. Liv Moss. Gary, appreciate you. 2310, Bob says. Lamar's haircut reminds me of Michael's friend Eddie. Oh, on Good Time? I don't know. I've never seen that. Sorry, Brian. I haven't seen that. Might be too young for that. Might be too young for that. Lamar's hair kind of, I didn't know that's what he was working with, guys. You know what? I'll say it, hand up. I didn't know that's what Lamar was working with. What was Lamar's hair before? You know what? This is a perfect time. This is a perfect time, chat. Still dreaming Chiefs win 28-24. I think it's Chiefs win too. I think it's a Chiefs win. It's probably going to come down to the last play just because that's how it works, but cornrows. Okay, so he probably just unbraided his hair. That makes sense. When I was a kid, I wanted cornrows really bad. I did. Yeah. Let me know in the chat what hairstyle you wanted as a kid.
Hell yeah!
The Kyler Yoda do. Yeah, I mean, I legitimately did not know that was how much hair Lamar was working with. And it probably, as Brian brought it up, cornrows. It probably is that. It's probably the braids that like make you think he doesn't have as much hair as he does. I'm not gonna sit here and act like a hair expert, right? Because I'm not. Shawn Michaels without the bald spot. Pretty much, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah. Pretty much. I gotta look up pictures right now. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Military high and tight. That's a hairstyle you always want to bob. Yeah, I'll give you one of those.
Hell yeah!
In the end, the Chiefs might have a better conference record. For sure. Like, this game, like... This game's an interesting one, guys. There's actually a lot. There's a lot of implications that's gonna come out down the road. Scott Preston, who from KCSN would look the best in cornrows? Hang on, let me throw this one on the screen. I'm gonna have to screenshot this one so I can tweet it out. All right, hang on, chat. Let me get in position. How should I do my hand? Over here. All right. Seth Kaiser? That is so funny, Bob.
Hell yeah!
That is incredible. Take the low-hanging fruit there and say Maddie. Maddie does have some nice locks. I think that Craig would actually probably look pretty sick in cornrows. I know he didn't have hair, but if he did have some cornrows, that would be pretty sick. No, they already decided he'd look the best with a perm, right? Yeah, we did decide that he would look best with a perm, Maddie. I don't know. I think I could pull it off, guys. Nathan Green said I had a bowl cut and I wanted a bowl cut. I was living my best life then. Nathan, nothing's stopping you from getting a bowl cut again, dude. Go get a bowl cut, man. If you want a bowl cut, go get a bowl cut. Andrew says, I love that 3 weeks into the season, people have already locked the Chargers in as division winners. Hey, look, guys, I got to give credit where credit's due. The Chargers have taken care of business. Chargers taking care of business. They had 3 divisional opponents to start off their season, won all 3 of them. So the worst they can do is split with all 3 of them. That means it's a pretty good position to be in. They've put themselves in a really nice position. They've put themselves in a really nice position for being 3 weeks into the season. I don't think that they're going to win the division. Najee Harris just popped his Achilles. That team refuses to stay healthy. And I don't trust them to win a close game. But they've done a nice job to this point to put themselves in the right position. I would not bank on it. Would not bank on it to be a long-term thing. Kyle Carney, I had the tail, several mullets in the 80s and early 90s, and a grunge undershave. A mohawk? Kyle, are we talking about like spiked up mohawk like that? Or are we talking about just like Mr. T, just the strip mohawk? The feds are investigating the Packers and Browns game? Cyndi Lauper haircut? Yeah, that's a pretty sick haircut. I wish I could pull off Cyndi Lauper. Had the old rat tail. I can't do that. I couldn't pull off a rat tail. Bob says no more backwards passes. It would help if wide receivers didn't run backward, or sorry, if players didn't run backwards routes. You should, Nathan. Just get a bowl cut again, dude. Who's stopping you, man? Who is stopping you? Kyle said I had high and tight. It's growing back out, but thinning. I might do one last mold before I go to old guy haircut. I spiked it up a couple times, but usually hung it down. For sure. Okay. Feels like the Chargers game in December will be huge. For sure. Just because they lost that first one. I mean, it could. Look, it could come down to it. Let's do this. All right. Ooh. Let's do this. It's research time. Research time. Here's what we're gonna do. I gotta widen that out a little bit so you guys can see it. Whoop. 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 All right, here we go. We're gonna look at the Chargers schedule. God, there's got to be a better one out here. I don't want to go to their website. Where's FB schedules at when you need them? All right. FB schedules. Oh, sorry. That's Missouri. Sorry. I'm on that page frequently. That one's on me. That one's on me. Live research time. Here we go. Live research time. My hair relocated to the back. Bob, that's brutal. That's brutal, Bob. Nick, I'll talk about how come this isn't going? I have to show this Hulu ad, I guess. Holy hell. There we go. Mizzou got some dogs. Mizzou does have some dogs. You got that right, Nick. Mizzou has some dogs.
Yeah.
Mizzou has a hell lot of dogs.
Yeah.
Hell lot? Is that a thing? Did I make that up? A hell lot of dogs?
Hell yeah!
Mizzou's got a hell lot of dogs.
Hell yeah!
Hell lot of dogs. All right. I clicked on the Chiefs. I meant to click on the Chargers. Okay, here we go. Chiefs or Chargers schedule right here. So they play these. They have the Giants next, Commanders. Ooh, that'll be interesting. I think Jaden Daniels will be be back for that one. Yeah, it's okay, Jackie. I was a little bit bummed out about the PLEs being available for basic ESPN. I was planning on watching it at the same time as Mizzou in South Carolina. But I'm not paying $30 a month for that. Holy hell, dude. These pop-ups are insane. I need to get an ad blocker or something. Any ad blocker wants to sponsor me, hit me up, dude. Holy hell. Hell a lot of dogs. We're trademarking that one. Maybe I should put that one on a t-shirt. Hell a lot of dogs. We got a hell of a lot of dogs around here.
Hell yeah!
We got a hell of a lot of dogs. Jackie says I streamed it then the next day and they took away my preferred crack streams. Yeah. RIP crack streams. RIP crack streams. I just need to get a VPN. I may need to just bite the bullet and get a VPN. Tupelo Red, as a Chiefs fan and an Ole Miss fan, I'm hoping Dart can pull out a win against the Chargers this weekend. That would be big. That would be big. Why is there so many ads on this? Okay. Sorry. I got fired up. Giants, Commanders, Dolphins. They probably go 2-2. They might go 3-0 there, guys. They might go 3-0 there. Colts, are the Colts the real deal? We'll find out. Vikings, that game's not looking very... Dude, their schedule's easy. Try Brave browser privacy, add an ad block pulled in. Megan, do I have to pay for that? Or is that a free, is that like a free download, Megan? That I can just like download like Chrome? Their schedule is pretty easy, guys. Obviously, they got like the Philly right before the Chiefs, which is interesting. But their schedule is pretty easy. But I do agree. Who said it? Who said it? Andrew Sundberg, right here. Hang on, Andrew. Let me put you up here. The Chargers will easily charge her 4 or 5 of those games for sure, and that's what you're banking on. And that's what you're banking on as a Chiefs fan. The Chiefs have to take care of business in the games that they need to take care of business on, and then the Chargers do what the Chargers do. Right? Thank you, Megan. I'll look into that. I will look into that. Let me pull that off here. The Bills schedule, Javier, is easy as well. Javier is 100% right. The Bills schedule is really easy, which is so crazy because like they're a first place team. The Chargers, at least. Actually, let me double check this, chat. Hang on. For AFC West standings. The Chargers are a second place team and are playing a relatively easy schedule too, though, which is kind of crazy. Were all the second place teams in the AFC ass this last year? Let's look. All right, we're back to research time. What? Sorry, wrong tab. I opened a new tab. I shouldn't have. I can only share one tab. Second place team, Dolphins. Yeah, they're ass this year. Chargers. So Chargers play the Dolphins. Yeah. Steelers. See, jury's still out on the Steelers. Jury's still out on the Steelers. Colts. They might be good. And then obviously they play the NFC East and then the NFC South, as well as the Chiefs do. So, yeah. Cody says, even if the Chargers don't Chargers and we get wild card, healthy Chiefs team can fight against that Chargers lineup for sure. Like, I like them so let's say that they beat them the second time around, right? So they have 1-1, but they don't actually end up with the division, right? So they get the 5 seed. Let's call it the 5 seed, and the Chargers end up as the 4 seed. I'll say the Chargers are the 4 seed because they are the 4th best winner. It's probably going to be the Colts, though, I would assume, the 4th best division winner. But for the sake of this conversation, let's say the Chargers are the 4th, are the 4 seed, right? I do like the chances with a healthy Chiefs team. And look, that second matchup, Chiefs Chargers, that'll Rasheed Rice will be back. I mean, Hopefully Xavier Worthy is feeling a little bit better. Hopefully the offensive line is gelling a little bit better. I feel good. I think it's fine. Kyle Carney says they gave the Chargers 3 easy at-large games. They'll blow it. They always crack under pressure. Chargers may be September champs, but we play in January. You're right. You're right, Pie Desert.
Hell yeah!
You are right. Make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't already. Thank you for everyone hanging out with me here on a Tuesday. We'll do some trick shots, taking some questions here. Javier, if we get under 100 rushing yards against the Ravens, it's time for a trade. Javier, it's been time for a trade, dog. It's been time. The trade needs to happen yesterday. Yeah. It's okay. You guys ever notice, like, when you get on an airplane, all of the pilots sound the same? You guys ever thought about that? Every time you get on a plane, this is what it is. Andrew, you're right. Alvin Kamara would look phenomenal in red and yellow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are experiencing some technical difficulties, and we'll get you back there on the tarmac as soon as possible. Right now, we have sunny skies and clear conditions. We'll be taking off here from NCIM in 3 or 40 minutes, and then we will be good to go. Copy.
That's what an airline. That's what a pilot sounds like. Every one of them. Every single one of them does.
Cup check clear.
That was a good one. That one felt good off the hand. I mean, that sounded like... I'm sure, like, if you had your headphones on, you're like, whoa, am I in an airplane right now? I was like, what the heck? I wasn't in an airplane. And then I said...
Clear for cross check.
I mean, that sounds just like an airline pilot. Brian, chill, dude. Let's chill, Brian. Let's chill on that. They do, Pie Desert. I'm full, no pause, dude. They throat that thing. No pause. Pilot would be like, this is what Pilot says.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying Southwest Airlines. We have sunny skies and clear conditions going up then to LaGuardia. We'll get a pull away here from the tower here in a little minute, then we will go ahead and take off, and thank you for flying Southwest Airlines.
100%. I don't know what I said. You don't know what they say either. Here we go, conspiracy theory. Pilots don't say anything when they do that. Pilots don't actually say anything when they do that. They just start making noises into the mic. That's my hot take. So, okay, Nick.
Hell yeah!
I'm glad that you understood it. I'm glad that you understood it. Thank you for flying Southwest. I just think about that a lot. I don't know. You guys probably don't think about that a lot, but I just think about what it sounds like on an airplane. Chiefs should call Baltimore, Rashina Lee, Keaton Mitchell, Sean Tucker. Yeah, I don't think Baltimore make a trade with the Chiefs, though, Justin. I agree with you. I was also in the camp that the Ravens wouldn't do a trade for Orlando Brown with the Chiefs, because I was like, why the hell would the Ravens do that? Why would the Ravens give the Chiefs the one thing that they need to win a Super Bowl? And they did it. So never underestimate, I guess. All right. I got to tell you guys about our friends at DraftKings Sportsbook. You guys know about them? You guys heard about DraftKings Sportsbook? You guys heard about them? Well, if you live in the state of Missouri like I do, the wait is almost over. DraftKings, America's top-rated sportsbook, is coming soon to the Show Me State, and you can sign up today. New Missouri customers can get $300 in bonus bets when we launch on December 1st. Download now and place a $5 bet when we go live. DraftKings Sportsbook brings you everything you need to elevate your game day, including in-game betting, lightning fast payouts, and endless ways to get in on the action, all right from your phone. And when we officially go live in Missouri, you'll be betting with the Sportsbook app trusted by millions that's safe, secure, and has fast money withdrawals. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code KCSN to grab $300 in bonus bets with just a $5 bet when we go live December 1st. That's code KCSN in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Excludes customers who redeem pre-launch sign-up offer. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. Is it time to do trick shots? I have a new trick shot in mind, guys. I have a new trick shot in mind. Stick with me. Tupelo red over under with Kelsey with 4.5 catches this weekend. I'm taking the under. Yeah. Well, Kyle Hamilton's playing in this football game, isn't he? Kyle Hamilton's still alive, right? I didn't miss anything with Kyle Hamilton. Night Owl, I wonder if there must be more to that Wilkins story than we know. He must actually be. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton's still alive. All right, I will. Let's look up Alvin Kamara's cap hit. Megan asked for it. I'll give it. Alvin Kamara's cap hit. We'll do that. We'll talk about Alvin Kamara a little bit, and then I gotta do a new trick shot. I don't think I'm gonna get this one on the first time, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get this one on the first time. Here we go. Alvin Kamara spot track. Could there be any more ads? 2025 cap hit is $9.7 million for old Alvin and the Chipmunks. I wonder if you could get the Saints to Kyle Carney Hamilton, 4th pick in the 2022 McDuffie draft from Notre Dame. Yeah, dude, he's a dog. Kyle Hamilton, dog. Good football player, Kyle Hamilton is. I'm not saying anything groundbreaking there. Good football player. I wonder if the Saints would eat any of it to get him off of the books. They have 4 void years attached to it. His cap hit next year is 18.6. I think it's manageable from the people who are smarter about the cap who talk about this. I'm not too smart about the cap. I've been told that it is manageable though. So we'll see. All right. Let's do trick shots. It's time for trick shots. Can you guys hear me? I flipped my mic. It's this mic now. That's movie magic. That's called movie magic, guys. Movie magic. Let's hear it for movie magic.
Hell yeah!
Let's hear it for it. Let's hear it for the boys. Okay, here we go. Here's my new trick shot. Hang on, let me check and see if I missed anything on Twitter. No, not really. Just still tweeting about Jackson Dart? That's crazy, dude. That is crazy, dude. You guys like my new hat? Can tell the mic isn't as good. Yeah, it's not as good. You guys like my new hat? Block somebody. Shout out Dome Headwear. Shout out. All right, here we go. I have a new idea for a trick shot. Although Lily is sleeping right where I wanted to sit. That's okay. Good players adjust. You guys see this right here? Oh yeah, that's actually money though. Thank you, Nick. Jackie, what do you mean it's better than run the ball? What do you mean, dude? I don't know what you mean, Jackie. Better than run the ball? Better than what, Jackie? Oh, what, Jackie? Oh! Come on. Look at that! You thought I wasn't going to get run the damn ball? You thought I wasn't going to get the run the damn ball hat? Come on. All right. Cup going right here. We're kicking it old school, guys. Last time I did the chip. Last time I did the chip, I'm doing this old school style. I'm going to be throwing the balls. I'm gonna be throwing the balls. Oh shit, did I spill? What up, Chase?
Hell yeah!
Welcome in, Chase. Kyle, I'm about to do trick shots. Nick, no, we didn't. We didn't talk about Andy checking Kelsey on the sidelines. I like it. I like to see the boys yelling and bumping. I like to see the boys getting into it. I like to see the boys getting after it. It's all love. I don't think there's anything too deeper about it. And Andy was like, hey, like, guys, you guys gotta kind of chill on this shit. Which, like, he's right. He's right. We do gotta chill. I agree, Scott. I like to see a little bit of fire from Big Red. It looks like I'm staring at an angel right here. That's crazy, dude. Also, shout out Liberty North Eagles. Shield School. They're a Patrick Mahomes Shield School. What do they call them? Gladiators? Hang on, chat. Kingdom Cash, shout out, dog. Thank you for hanging up. I am having a lot of fun, dude. I love doing these streams. We're about to do some trick shots. Mike Gunny getting fired, dude. That's crazy. I said earlier in the stream, Kyle, I think that it's like both surprising and unsurprising at the same time. Because like Oklahoma State's been ass. But he's just been there forever. So it was one of those things that you kind of thought was like always going to, they were just always going to be, they're just always going to be there. Here we go. We are the next generation of gladiators. Proud to announce that we are one of the Mahomes 15 schools that will wear gladiator logos on our chest. Liberty North Eagles. That's what I'm rocking today. I got a little bit of water on my shirt. Don't mind it, all right? Don't mind it. Should I have gotten a regular X instead of a 2X? Maybe. That's okay. I still think I can swag it out. Shout out Liberty North. Go Eagles. War Eagle. Shout out Liberty North. Okay. Let's do it. Trick shots. I wish I could hear the music. That's a bummer for me. Okay, I turned up my headphones. No, I can hear myself. Okay. That's a big bummer for me that I cannot hear the music. But you know what? You know what they say? You know what they say, chat? Good players adjust. Good players adjust. That light might be too bright. See, this is why this is good players right now. We're adjusting. Why am I getting a phone call right now? Shout out Carrington. Carrington Harrison just tried to call me. Shout out. That had to have been an accident. Okay, here we go. I got my 36 ping pong balls. Lily's not gonna have a single clue what we are doing. Kyle Coffee, man, I'm that tweener between XL and XX drives me crazy for sure. Yeah, I kind of like my stuff to be a bit baggy, but this is like, this is pretty baggy. This is pretty baggy. All right, here we go. Got the ping pong balls here. Oh, chat, damn. When I get to it, I'll show it to you. I did something special with the ball that we hit, with the ball that made it. But maybe I do need that light up more. Drop your Chiefs questions in the chat. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Hit a like, hit the subscribe. hanging out here for a few more minutes. I don't think I'm only gonna do this box. I don't think I'm gonna hit it. I really don't. I'm only gonna do this box. Oh, here it is. I found it. Chat, this is what I did. This is the ping pong ball that we made on the other trick shot. I dated it, tallied it, so I know if I make one with with the same ball, I know that this ball is money. So this was the ball. This was the famous ball that was chipped in. I have it ready to rip, so we know. Chase Spooler, do you think the Chiefs trade for Kamara? Do I think they will? No. Do I think they should? Yes. I think those are two different answers. I think that they should, but I do not think they will. Kingdom Cast, who's your favorite rookie so far? Who's my favorite rookie? That light is bright as hell, but I love it. My favorite rookie so far. It's got to be Josh Simmons, right? On the Chiefs at least. Or are you talking about? Let me know. Are you talking about Noel is a dog? That's a good point, Chase. I forgot about Noel being a rookie. Let's see if I can get some cool some cool lights going on in here. Hang on. Nope, that's sick. Okay, here we go. All right, chat. Thank you. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Here we go. Lily and I are going to be. I gotta get that angle right. Here we go. Oh, bro! Imagine. Chief only. Josh is an easy answer. Yeah, it might actually be Noel though. It might actually be Noel. He's a dog. And everyone talks about Tyreek, but if the Dolphins are fire selling, I might consider Achan. Yeah, I think so too. I think that would be pretty. Achan wouldn't be bad. Oh! Imagine if Noel can be like Sneak. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick. Oh. Oh, that felt good off the hand. That was just deep, right? Short. Oh, that's back. Ball's back. Ball's back. Ball's back. Ball's back. Ball's back. Ball's back. Oh, that felt good. That line was good. Oh! That's two off the rim. That's two Remy's. That's two Remy Martins. Damn. Social lubricant. Chiefs run the ball 3 times against the Ravens. With that shit Ravens run defense, imagine if they had running backs. Yeah, dude, I know. Not Kyle. Andrew, our top 3 picks have been dogs so far. Oh, yeah. Omar. Damn, I feel like this line's good. Am I just too strong? That's too short. That is also too short. Oh my gosh. It would actually be kind of sick. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. This would actually be kind of sick. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Let me see if this will work. I don't know if it will. But I think this would be really cool if I could get it to work. Huh? Whoa! That is kind of sick though, right? That's kind of sick though, right? I just stared right into that light. Holy cow. Lily moved. Lily's back there now. She's like, she didn't want anything to do with my nonsense. That blasted my eyes. I think I might be playing handicap now. Oh! Is that a Remy? Is that a Remy Martin? Oh, here it is, guys. Here it is, chat. The big ball, the ball that made it for the chip shot. Will it make it here? Find out live. Oh, it felt good. That's not a Remy though. That bounced. We need a name for when it just hits the side of the cup. Oh, guys, I'm dialed. Chat, I am dialed. I'm dialed right now. Oh! No. Oh! Is that 4 Remy's? Is that 4 Rim Jimmys? Is that 4 Remy Martins? Is that 4 Remy Butlers? I think that's 4. I think that's 4 Rim McMahons. I think that's 4 Rim Tomes. Ah, I still got more. I just had to take a break on that one. Holy cow! I can't believe I've hit the rim so many times on this. Russell Wilson over here. Yeah, dude. Joel, chill, man. Chill. I thought I was doing all right. Terry says the Reaper will slay the Ravens. Go Chiefs, second win. That'd be huge. Be big for them. They need it. All right, how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12. Plus 5 is 17. I got 17 left. Oh! More air. I'm kind of dialed, guys. Boom! How about it? How about it, chat? Let's go! I'm dialed, dude. I'm freaking dialed. I'm freaking dialed. Look at that. There's not a trick shot I can't do. There's not a trick shot that I can't do, chat. Stay locked in so you don't have to get locked in. That's right. That's what happens when you stay locked in. I got pinged. I shouldn't have thrown the balls everywhere. But I was hyped, dude. Turn my light off. Let's go, chat. We're eat a W. We eat a W. We eat a W. Let's go. Let's go, dude. I didn't think I was gonna get it. I really didn't. I gotta be better. I gotta think of some more trick shots. Because these trick shots I keep thinking of, I guess, are too easy. I'm underestimating my trick shot skills. Shout out Timmy T.
Hell yeah!
Shout out Joel.
Hell yeah!
Shout out Megan.
Hell yeah!
Shout out Pie Desert.
Hell yeah!
Shout out Andrew.
Hell yeah!
Shout out everybody in the chat. Kyle Coffee, I see the
Hell
W's.
yeah!
I see them all. Scott.
Hell yeah!
D.
Hell yeah!
DT. DT these nuts. Let's go, dude. Let's go, Lily. Let's go. I can get my ball retriever out. Huge chat. I will, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Kingdom Cast. Yes, Kyle. Hit that like button, guys. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button for dubs. Put your dubs in the chat. No! God damn it. Now I gotta get that. Put the dubs in the chat. What the hell for me doing this? Holy hell. Okay, there we go. I got it. Dubs in the chat. Like and subscribe. Oh, tomorrow we got a fun stream tomorrow. I'll be at the Kingdom Bar and Grill in Overland Park. At the Kingdom Bar and Grill. And I will be joined by the boss man, BJ Kissel. And special guests. KJ Miller from ThrottleNet. Be chatting. Chiefs, maybe Tigers. KJ, I think's a Mizzou guy. Chiefs, Tigers. I gotta mark that ball. I gotta mark that ball, guys. I gotta mark that ball. Chiefs over Ravens, 24-20. T, I did see that. I appreciate you. Got lost in the W's, but what running back should we trade for? Literally anybody. Anyone who has a pulse and can play running back. Anybody. I do like Achan. Achan. I don't know how you say it, but I like him. I'd be curious to see what they would want to give up for him. A third, I'd probably be okay with. I don't know what his contract is like. Probably manageable. But they just need anyone who has a pulse. Unfortunately. Anyone who knows how to run north and south would be appreciated. Anyone that knows how to run routes facing the end zone that you're supposed to be going towards is also appreciated. Yeah, he's still in a rookie deal, Jackie. I just don't know how many years he's been in the league off the top of my head. I feel like this is like year 3. I could be wrong, though. He's got one more year on a rookie deal. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Hi, Desert. Thank you, dog. I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. I'm still going to be hanging out here for a little bit as I kind of clean this up. Get things set up. Lamar got sacked 7 times last night. For sure. He did. That is true. And the Ravens did not get a single one didn't get a single sack either, which is kind of crazy. I'm going to be curious to see if Metabuke plays. Metabuke. You say Metabuke, I say Metabuke. You know, tomato. Are you eating those? Okay, no, you're not. No, you don't need those. You're good. You got your bowl over here. Hey, this is yours. There you go. Thank you. Did I get everything? I think I did. Nope. I didn't. I did not. Does Kamara still have it? His stats are bad, but not sure if that's a Saints problem. I think, T, it might be a little bit of both. I wouldn't mind Alvin Kamara. I think Alvin Kamara would be a fun one. But I think, like, anyone they get is going to be, there's going to be a fault with the person that they get or trade for because the other team didn't want him, right? So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. They do need to acquire somebody. Elijah Mitchell, he's yet to be active. I mean, I don't know if I'm necessarily shocked by that because, like, I don't know if I necessarily saw the vision with Elijah Mitchell, if that makes sense. But, yeah. Yeah. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Really? Did he really? CJ Gardner-Johnson got released? Oops. Sorry, checking the Twitter real quick. The Giants are signing Younghoe Koo. Yeah, because their kicker got hurt. Oh yeah, they are. Texans are releasing CJ Gardner-Johnson. Holy cow, dude. Interesting. I don't think that, like, that's a Chiefs signing, maybe? I'd be surprised. He doesn't have to clear waivers. He might just be cooked, guys. That's crazy because that's who they traded Laramie Tunsil for, right? No. Bad in the locker room? Yeah. No, what trade was he? What trade was he? What trade was he in? I can look at his transactions real quick. Or chat, you can tell me too. He got traded this offseason, right? Am I tripping? Am I thinking of somebody else? Yeah, if Megan's still in the chat, I gotta look up that browser because this is actually insane. All the ads I keep getting. Traded by the Saints to Eagles. Oh no, okay. Traded by the Eagles to Texas. Oh, for Kenyon Green. Yeah, for Kenyon Green. Thank you, Megan. Yeah, that's right. So he was just traded there, and they said, you know what? Yeah, we don't really want you anymore. We don't really want you anymore. Brave like the Disney movie. Like the Disney movie. Well, guys, I gotta come up with more trick shots, with better, harder trick shots. I didn't know I was a Mac at trick shots. You good? Are you eating that ball? No. What are you doing? I didn't know I was a Mac at trick shots. Turns out I am. I'm gonna have to get the hoop out, Jackie. I think I am gonna have to get the hoop out. And just do dunks. Just do dunks the whole time. Sick windmill dunks. Whatever. That was a really good flop, by the way. Boom. Lay that club flat. Open that face up. Bang. Cut through that sucker. I think I do have a little untapped potential. Dude Perfect needs to call me, I think. Maybe we start banking it off of stuff. You know? Maybe I gotta start doing off the bounce. I could use that table again. I could go, ooh, off of the table? What if here, guys, think about this one. I sit back here, right? I sit back here in this chair. I bounce it off of the TV tray, bonk, and I put the ball. I want this to be like on the desk, like right here, right? Elevated like right here so you guys can see like the cup, obviously. And then, so it will go bounce off of the TV tray, onto right here. And it'd be crazier if I did it chip shot with the old 60 degree. That'd be crazy. Lily's glad that I got up from her spot. Lily is thankful that I got up from her spot. Which, like, to be fair, I did kind of invade her space. It's not very cool of me. It's not very cash money of me. Whoa. It's not very cash money of me. Alright, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys hanging out, talking some ball. Tyler Algier, and he loves BYU, guys. True. Cam Akers is only 26. That's also true. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Let me do a quick scroll of the Twitter just to make sure that we didn't miss anything too crazy while I was hitting some nasty trick shots. Doug Meacham will be the interim coach for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. If you are a Mizzou fan, I did yes, sir. This is Liberty North. Shout out Eagles. Go Eagles. War Eagle. War Eagle, baby. We're gonna so you got the home shield. The home shield. If you are a Mizzou fan, I posted a video this morning. We had an interview with John Anderson, former ESPN SportsCenter anchor, also of Wipeout. Ever heard of him? He's on the Mizzou That's Who podcast talking homecoming, Mizzou season so far, and where they can go. Really good conversation if you are a Mizzou fan. Go check it out. KCSN Mizzou right here on the YouTube channels. Let's do that 2 podcast. Chiefs draft Hardy. I hope they do. Lily was not stoked about whatever happened, but I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, I'll be back. Lily's getting after it. Lily's getting after it. She keeps the energy up. She heard something. I don't know what she heard. She did not like it. She got that dog in her. She does. She does, Andrew.
Hell yeah!
She got that dog in her. All right, tomorrow I'll be at the Kingdom Bar and Grill. I'll be at the Kingdom Bar and Grill going live at noon. What that dog doing? Nate dog? Hell lot of dogs.
Hell yeah!
We got a hell lot of dogs around here. You guys already know that. We got a hell lot of dogs. Hell lot of dogs. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. As I mentioned, tomorrow live from the Kingdom Bar and Grill in Overland Park. Me and the boss man BJ. Boss man BJ. That actually kind of goes hard. We should make him go by that from now on. Boss man BJ. We're road dogging it. We are road dogging it tomorrow.
Hell yeah!
You are right. We are road dogging it tomorrow. Road dogs going on the road for the stream. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me here, watching me make trick shots, watching Lily bark, talking some Chiefs. I get to make my lights do cool stuff, so I really do appreciate that. You guys allow me to do that. Get my money's worth out of those. Megan, you were at the Kingdom Bar and Go for the 13 seconds game?
Hell yeah!
Were we there? We had to be there, right? For the 13 seconds, I think we were there. I can't remember anything. Oh, but that's going to do it. I should end the poll here. 95% of you guys, early week 4 vibe check, over 100 votes. 95% of you think that the Chiefs have the better vibes going into this one. Yeah, pizza party. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember that. That was early Kingdom Bar days. Early Kingdom Bar days. That's right. That's right. Oh, what times. Oh, what times were had. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me again. I will be back tomorrow. Tucker, what's 95% of 108? That's going to do it for today's stream. We'll be back tomorrow with Kingdom Bar and Grill down there in Overland Park. Join me there, or you can join me here on YouTube. I'll be there. I'll see you there. See you tomorrow.